Hello, everybody. Today, I'm going to show you how to animate something very, very cool in the free application known as OpenToonz. I am reading completely unscripted. So enjoy me scrambling to find words. This is my new animation software, so you can I'll just need a tutorial for the sake of everything. So here is your canvas, basically. You can draw a guy, another guy, another guy. You can set your FPS down here. I like to have it set to like 15 on this software. You need like 57 frames, 15 frames. So you're not gonna have this part. I mean, you will have this part by default. But before you start, go into File, go into Preferences. Oh god, I forgot what it was. I'm literally stupid. Wait, what? I think it was in Drawing. Yeah. Go into Drawing. Go to your default lever type. Yep, lever type. Perfect. And set to Toonz vector level. This later tweening, which is very smooth animation. So now that you've installed the software, it's time to get into the basics. Which, of course, you're in here for a reason, which is to probably to animate. So let me show you how to make animations. So as someone who has not experienced with animating at all, I'm not even gonna deny that. You're probably not experienced with it. So if you're gonna draw frames manually, then you should probably do like 5 frames a second. Because I did like the first few episodes of BFC. Pretty good. So you can just draw these little guys. Now if you need to see them, like you need to see the previous frames, just do activate onion skin, which right click and click that button. You want to see all the previous frames, so you can kind of like draw over them to make smooth animation, and you can just watch back. So that was pretty decent. Now for a pretty good question actually. That question is, how do I add color to my animation? Because as you can see, you just have like black and white here. Where's all the other color? So to add new colors, you'd think you just do this, but no, it just sets that color to that. It's a lot more complicated than you think. So press this plus button and then say your color, like this kind of. Say I want like a blue. This is illegal and goes against the BFC law. Holy, okay. Anyway, yeah, that's how you get colors in your animations. It's that straightforward. Anyway, now for the main part, which is actually animating. So I recommend you turn on onion skin for doing manual animating. If you'll get what I mean by manual in a few minutes or so. So draw a guy, activate onion skin, so you can like see the past few frames if you're drawing manually. Draw your guy, and then simply like kind of do that. It'll be fine either way. Notice how you kind of draw him off frame. Now instead of to do the flipper clip thing, all you gotta do is just click this and insert frame, and you'll get a copied frame. But you won't be able to draw on this frame because it'll immediately change. How to draw on those copied frames? Simply do this, Control C, Control V, and now you can draw on it. Wow, I love drawing. Anyway, let's start by like drawing a really basic animation. Let's just deactivate the onion skin for a second. Let's draw a basic mouth movement. Let's just get our guy over here. So you're gonna want to like not draw the thing you're gonna want to animate. So for this time it's the mouse movement. So you draw everything except the actual mouth. So you're just gonna copy this frame of it. So just Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V. You basically get the idea. Then you can start animating. So start with like this, and then kind of then you can activate onion skin again, and then kind of like make it slowly open. There is a much smoother way to do this, which I'm going to show you guys soon, because that's probably what you're here for. Alright, and then you can just do it like that. Then you can like slowly shut his mouth again. But yeah, half your stuff doesn't save. So kind of crash the software. Think. Now it's oh my god, what's the front? Oh, 24. I'm gonna set back down to like 1. You guys can see this. So you can see over here. Kind of opens up as. Why is it always set to 20? Okay, there you go. Just go over here and whatever. You basically get the point. Let's say you do your basic drawings. You can do colors. That. Now I'm going to get onto some more complex things, which can be useful for professional animators. So the first thing is that we're doing tweening, which is short for in-betweening because the software automatically does the in-between frames. So you're going to want to go to preferences, do drawing, it says to a toon vector level. If you don't do this, then you're not going to be able to do it. So you're going to want to go over here. I know, it's very, very spooky. So you're going to want to like draw your first frame. Now, this is where the tricky part comes in, because you can't really like just draw another guy because he kind of like discombobulates. So draw another mouth over this first mouth, because that's how you can use this to do mouth movements. So instead of actually moving him, you're gonna want to like basically move his skeletal form. That sounds horrible. But like yeah, kind of just move it using this tool right here. Move it all you want. Anyways, you're gonna want to press now. Click on this, then click D. Now, if you use this tool and highlight it all, you can actually move it. So say I want to do that. No, I'll just kind of like lower his arm a little bit. So let's just like lower his arm. The purple thing is to rotate the limbs, I think. And then we'll make him just like open up his mouth. Open up big and wide. And you're gonna want to do add frames. Now, this is kind of a tricky part, so I'll step you through it in the most simple way I can. Alright, so you see that frame you're highlighted on right now? That's what you want to set this number to. So 2, and then whatever you want the next thing to be. Never set it below this number, or whatever number you have put in there. So let's say the frames per second was 24 and I wanted 1 whole second. Then I put in 26. And then click on this first one, then shift click on this one. Linear means it's gonna keep a like same speed the entire time. Ease I think I don't really know much about these ones, but I think they kind of adjust speed depending on how close it is to the start and end. So you can kind of just do this, and now you can see our guy can move. Now it's not that smooth to be honest, because woo. So if you want to do like a professional type of animation, you do like this. Don't really animate the legs, and then animate it after. I'm not that good at doing walk cycles. So usually I just do like this to simulate walking. Trust me, it is very nice. Wait, here's a quick example of what happens if you actually do just draw a different guy. Or just a real quick example of what actually ends up happening. It is very scary. It's good if you have like not complex animation. Like if you're trying to do like a joke character or something, but it's not really recommended for professionals. Anyway, let's go back over here. Anyway, this guy right here. Remember, always draw one mouth over the other if you want to do him talking. And you can add eyebrows because they're pretty adjustable, I'd say. Like you just use this a bit. And, yeah, you can adjust it basically. From here, you can just do yoink, yoink. Move it around a little. Now, if you decide to change your frames per second for any reason, then just do this. So I'd say like 120, let's say. And then just do bop, bop. Now you can see he'll run over to that area right there. What wonderful. He is so good at running. Now, about what I said earlier about the whole skeletal frame thing, this is how you animate basic movements. So if you want to do a whole waving thing, then you do something like this. So draw your rig. I like calling them rigs, even though they really aren't, but like you can add literally any part to it. Like let's say I just wanted to add like wings. That is not a wing, it's like a tail. Anyway, you can adjust any line you draw. I'm just gonna tuck that into his body. I recommend drawing them like standing in the idle pose, kind of like this, and then start animating them. Let's say I want to do like a nice little wave. Do Control A, Control C. Go to like whatever you want your frame to be. I'm gonna do 86. Then rip apart his skeletal structure until you think it looks good enough. So that's basically how you do it. I am not good at commentary, guys. In case you could probably not notice by now. Anyway, you do this to this to this. And then you can just duplicate this by holding down D. So look, now he'll wave at you. Look at him, he's waving. Great, now you know how to animate. Kind of. So let's say you want to animate colors. Like you want the colors to change. Like let's say this guy is like red, but you wanted him to become blue. I think it will automatically do it. But I might be mistaken. I don't know. Like, I actually haven't tried this before. Wait. Does it just, like, change? Or does it just become red? It kind of does that, alright. So, here's how you do, like, a rainbow thingamajig. So, no, I'm kidding. If you want to do, like, an unsmooth character next to a really smooth... Oh, he's red. If we do, like, a really smooth character next to a really unsmooth character, like, let's say this guy versus this guy, then only draw the head so that you basically have a reference of where it is. Because if you want someone to be unsmooth, you have to, that's right, do it all manually. It's very hard to do not smooth animation in this software. Usually you don't want smooth animation for like joke characters and shit like that. Anyway, no tool up, like before. Am I still recording? Great, I am. This is gonna be a 13-minute long tutorial. So I'm gonna make this guy look very confused and sad for this guy. So if you want to like sadness, you can kind of like shorten down their eyes a little. I must admit, I'm fairly new to this software, so I'm probably not the best person to be listening to right now. If it ever says the application needs to shut down, shut it down. I tried keeping it going and I lost BFC 4. I had to reanimate the entire thing. Anyway, so let's just like, you can flip his smile by just doing like this ish. Oh god. So let's do like, that's perfect. Okay, so as you can see, he becomes sad. How unfortunate. Now you can draw in your very unsmooth character. I'm gonna draw a head because I'm too lazy to actually do real animation. You can like draw very unsmooth. You can use like smear frames. If you want him to like quickly move, and you draw like something like this. The ball for geometry anyway, and you can do that. It's very unsmooth, I know, but his face just gets wiped off the face of the planet. It's very weird. So they're probably wondering, how do I actually render these videos? Well, I actually don't know how to do that. I've just been OBS recording them from here. Like, have my OBS set to like only here, and then play the animation. But you can't put stuff. Oh yeah, alright. There's one thing everyone needs to know. If you're gonna do this mistake you make really early, if you're gonna make like another character walk into scene, have them like off the camera. Just like, let's say I just want to make 20 from the hit game Derailment. That's from the hit. Yeah, that's real. He's from the hit game Derailment. As he's off camera right now, so Control A, Control C, Control V, all that. This guy's not copyrighted. I'm not going to copyright him. Yeah. Oh, where'd my frame go? Oh, there he is. I don't move. Anyways, you need to have it there someplace in the animation, or it's kind of just gonna like, geez, like look. Apparently he died, supposedly. No one has to know. And that's basically how you animate. There is a render thing, but like I do not know how to do this, so you can probably look up like a tutorial or something. Text is pretty flexible. Not that flexible, like still pretty flexible. Like can do that. There's a lot of fonts, I'd say, but and it's all up to you what you decide to do with this program, because you can just draw like this massive guy. And then make him crush this little guy. Anyway, now you know the basics in one video. Hope my mic's easy to understand. Anyway. Yeah, now you know the basics, you should be good to go. Let's say for some reason you wanted like uh Robin Hood. I don't think you're able to edit images nodes, but I do not know honestly. Wait, can you put in images? No, you can't. Alright, well that's your tutorial. Um Here's a time lapse of me actually making an animation in here, so have fun with that. Alright guys, and I officially have the finished product. So he gets shot to death, basically. I don't know what else to say. This is just an animation. Uh, the like and sub all very